everyone. What's up, YouTubenites? Welcome into the Cover Price Weekly Top 10 for the week ending July 22nd, 2025. As you can see, we got a full house. It's going to be an interesting show, to say the least. While you all are congregating...
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started. Nothing can stop that now.
So cool. I love when he makes the little spinner thing come in with the force. That's so badass.
I love it.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
What's up, everyone? It's official. It's Tuesday. We'll do a round table. Marty, what's good?
Oh, everything is good. First of all, welcome nerds, nerdettes, geeks, geekettes, lords and lordettes, right? I like that one. Lord and lordettes. And welcome to another Tuesday Top 10 show. I mean, how many people out there can actually say that you are graced and blessed with being in the presence of the lovely Lady Laura, the gorgeous Gabe, and the luscious Lando? I mean, seriously, I am absolutely blessed. But nevertheless, thank you for joining us as always.
Yeah.
Well, damn, Lando, luscious Lando. Follow that up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, I'll do it since Marty didn't do it. But greetings and salutations.
There you go.
Oh, you took it, man.
There it is. But man, I'm excited, guys. Gabe is in the house. Gabe, Laura actually just recently met up. Good vibes, man. Good times. I'm super excited for what's coming for Gabe. Guys, very interesting list tonight. I'm pumped about that. We have Fantastic Four coming out just in a few days.
Yes.
Super excited about. So there's that. But unfortunately, we lost the Prince of Darkness, guys. As a huge Ozzy Osbourne fan, rest in peace, man, to the greatest of all time, Ozzy Osbourne. This episode's it has to go out to Ozzy. We love Ozzy. I love Ozzy.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got a crazy train to ride tonight anyway. So yeah, let's get into that.
Damn. Well said, Lando. All right, Gabe. We were
What
just
up,
talking
everybody?
about-
What's up?
Yeah, say hello. Say what's up.
Hi, everybody. What's up? Yeah, man, I had a busy weekend. I took a long trip, not that long of a trip, but went out to Arizona, met up with Laura, met up with Ant, hung out with them for a
Awesome.
while.
That is awesome.
Did some major business dealings.
Damn.
Mhm.
And
I like it.
I'm gonna be a comic book retailer vendor pretty soon.
My man.
I bought a huge, not huge. I'm making it sound like really crazy, but 56 long boxes off of
Pretty
Bird City.
huge.
Jesus. Good
So-
Lord, Gabe. Congratulations,
Yeah,
man.
thank you. So I'm in the process. I just put in a nice, big, fat bulk order for bags and boards. It's going to take a little bit of time for that to come in because I'm using specific types of bags and boards for all this. So I'm going to start organizing, start processing, start digging through these boxes because it was basically a blind buy. I don't know what's in these boxes. Ant and Laura didn't know what were in these boxes so much.
We're not really sure what we sold you. It's like, no, please
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
So-
I mean, Laura, you guys actually bought like what was it, 2,000 long boxes of
Right.
things?
So we had like a storage unit
Oh.
that we just hadn't had time to go through. Like, I went through like the top part of it, but a lot of it was buried and I couldn't get to it. So I'm like, well, good luck, Gabe. But
Yeah.
I think
So,
it's good
like,
stuff.
a lot of these boxes I bought like didn't have lids, so I kind of saw a little bit what I got. But there's
Okay.
ones that do have lids. I have no idea, but it's a lot of cool stuff. Like I'm going through it already a little bit. I'm finding it's nice long runs of
Look at
really
that.
cool, fun stuff.
So you got some comic cleavage with those boxes. It was
No, dude, I got some comic, dude. I'll show you the picture. But I got that a nice big fat stack. I think it's Quasar 29 when he's pregnant. It's a great.
Oh yes, fantastic.
Wow.
It's not an expensive book at all, but it is
Wow.
awesome cover. Like it's one of the
Some of the
coolest
cheesiest
things.
things that you can find, and
It
they're
is
probably in there.
great. It is
Yeah.
great.
Awesome.
So if anybody's looking for like a run of Quasar, I've got it. Like I got a huge run of Quasar happening.
I can't wait till you open a box and you're just gonna hit up Laura and be like, Laura, you accidentally gave me a long box of your Frizen collection.
I don't want to know. I
You know.
don't want to know because it's like we're all friends, right? So I told Gabe this.
Sure.
Like, we want to help him get started and we want his business to do well. And I don't know. So
I didn't know you were trying to get into that, back into the biz, if you will. Yeah.
Well, I was talking with this Laura and Anthony because they asked me the same thing. And why now? Or why are you doing it? Well, I've done all this before. This isn't really that new to me, but I've done it for other people, and I made a lot of money for other people and giving out great ideas to other people. I have all this knowledge. I have all this experience. If I'm not using it, then I'm a loser. It's all losers at this point.
You're not a loser, dude. Come on.
Oh yeah, where else does? Hey, do you know the connection between Daredevil and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Where else is that? That doesn't get you anything anywhere else besides here.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's
I
time to
get what
make
you're
that
saying.
happen, make that work, and it's a really good time right now because I wasn't waiting for this or anything. It's not like I was waiting for it, but the market is becoming normal again.
Yep.
Like it's not like, oh, these books are $300. No, like they're $20 books. So they're
Gabe,
supposed
where
to
are you going to be
Absolutely.
selling? That's a big question here. Where are you going to be? Where's your shop going to be?
Well, I'm not going to have a shop. I'm not going to be a store, but I will be doing Whatnot, and I will be doing shows, local conventions.
Okay.
Conventions here in Las Vegas. Might go out towards California, Arizona. I know some people in Arizona who are some good people out there who know about comic books. But it's going to be my kind of motto is that saying right now. How do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
So that's
right.
That's kind of my process right now. One bite at a time. I'm not doing anything crazy. I got 56 long boxes plus the stuff I already had to sort through, organize. So it's one bite at a time. Whatnot, maybe Instagram, conventions, stuff like that, and we'll go.
You're gonna kill it, Gabe. It's the beginning of a big old thing. But yeah,
let me know when you make it down to the East Coast, brother.
Eventually, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'll go to Florida. I'll do like MegaCon, but that's not going to be anytime soon. But everything's on the board right now. Everything is on the board.
Man. Yep.
Very,
Speak it into fruition.
All right, well, let's get started, guys. That's the big announcement. And yeah, it was awesome to meet Gabe. He's like 6'10", huge. I'm like, hey, Gabe, good to meet you. It was
You didn't post that picture, those pictures yet, Laura.
Oh, yeah, I need to. I've been at a hospital.
I know you've been busy, but
yeah, I'll get to it, I promise. But if you were just hopping in, welcome into the top 10. This list is brought to us by our friends over at Cover Price. Before we dive in, friendly reminder that this weekend is San Diego Comic-Con. What that means is that Cover Price has already done all the hard work for you. If you head over to their site, you can get a list of every booth, every exclusive being sold at that booth, how much it's being sold for now versus the aftermarket. Everything you could think of as a con goer has been handled by Cover Price. So be sure to check that out. This alone, I think, is just one of the coolest things that Cover Price does. Gabe was saying this too before we started. Such a cool resource. So don't miss out if you are heading to San Diego. All right. Every week we have a runners up. Marty, what do we have this week?
Yeah, let me hold on a second. Let me wet my whistle.
Oh.
Wet my whistle. Is that what that means? I think it means something else. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, well, no.
Okay.
Wet my whistle? Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, like get my mouth wet.
Gotcha.
Okay.
This is just getting worse.
Okay, let's do this.
Good, yeah.
And the runner-up brings you Magic
Okay.
number 7. Yasmin Putri 1-in-25 ratio, published by Marvel, July of 2025. The community loves a good Magic cover, and they got that with this 1-in-25 ratio variant from Yasmin Putri. They also love first appearances, and they got that with this debut of Embodiment, Leader of the Eternal Dawn, a secret society within the Marvel Universe. It's quite new, but collectors have had their fingers on the pulse of this Magic run since its debut, and that hasn't changed. We've tracked 7 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of a negative 11%, with a high sale of $48 for a near mint copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $32. Yeah, did I read that right? It said the read said negative, but so obviously by the graphics it's plus 11%.
Yeah, we followed. We knew what you meant.
Yeah.
It's a nice book. I mean, we talked about this before. Anything Putri, I think, is worth picking up, especially when
I
you
love
have
the
these
style.
ratios.
You know, I've always enjoyed covers like where it just kind of it brings you into that that I guess almost a first person sort of view where it's almost as if she's coming down on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh god.
Marty, you're on fire tonight.
Well, what do you think, Lando? You like
Either
that she's coming
either
down
I'm
on
on
you?
fire or Lando, you're picking up some vibes here. I'm not pushing out, man.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. But look, you know what? It's unfortunate that Magic gets a lot of the love from this run based on the covers. I love Putri's work. Don't get me wrong. I love a lot of the covers from Magic, but the read's been great. I've said this last week when it was on the list as well. I enjoy it. It's good. And yeah, I mean, the 1-in-25 seems to be doing most damage so far out of the run on the aftermarket. So yeah, clearly people love Putri, people love Magic.
Yeah. Gabe?
This is a cool cover. I don't know if it's a 1-in-25 to me, but it's awesome. I like it. Magic, I think I've said it here on the show before. Magic's a cool character, but man, her popularity has just skyrocketed over the last few years. Like she's really come into the spotlight. Like she was kind of a B-C-list character for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good to see cool demon chicks becoming popular. I mean, she's up in Marvel Rivals is one of the coolest characters on all these covers. J. Scott Campbell knows how to make a demon chick sexy as hell. So, yeah.
And I would say this is one of those rare instances where the covers themselves are really making the story be read. Because I remember we were talking about this, Gabe. You're like, I wish people would just read the comics versus just buying them for the covers. But in this case, you've had so many amazing Magic covers being released that I think it's really pulled people into her story. So kind of cool.
Ain't nothing like a young girl dying of mutant AIDS and coming back as a demon.
Exactly, it's a great storyline. Yeah, there's so much room to grow with that, right?
It's so relatable, man. So relatable.
Magic number 7, the Yasmin Putri variant, 1-in-25, near mint, coming in at $48. So almost double ratio with a 7-day trend of 11%. Lando, officially kick us off this week.
Let's kick it off with a megastar, Post Malone's Big Rig, number 1. This cover right here by Daniel Warren Johnson, and it's the 1-in-10 variant by Vault, and it just came out this month in 2025. So this series has been hyped up beyond belief. With a substantial supply of variants, this 1-in-10 from Daniel Warren Johnson has been slowly gaining a foothold. Part of that is it's a low ratio variant of a hyped book, something an LCS is likely to order. It's also Daniel Warren Johnson, who's been on an absolute tear lately. It was an easy variant to zero in on for collectors, but one some may have missed out on at the LCS. Online we go. So we tracked 15 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 46%, with a high sale of $27 for a near mint plus copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $17. And it is true because there were so many variants covers that were available for this one. look, the read, if you guys picked up the free comic book day issue, you kind of knew where this was kind of going. Was this first issue adding more to, the free comic book day stuff? Sure. But I felt like there was something missing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So I'm definitely going to pick up the second issue and hope for more story wise. But the covers, there were quite a few. Like I said, there was also that box. I don't know if you guys remember that one. They had that. There was a box inside where retailers apparently was getting allocated, but then there was a whole nonsense that took place, and it seems like almost everybody got, as well as multiple copies at certain shops. And it was kind of underwhelming with what was inside the boxes, to be very honest with you. But
Yep.
the 1 in 10 by Daniel Warren Johnson, you know what, man? If I had to pick out of all the covers that were available, it's actually one of my favorites. So I'm happy this is a 1 in 10. I would happily pay ratio price for this, or even just a bit more, because Daniel Warren Johnson is on fire. The art is amazing, and the story's got to pick up just a little bit.
I agree with Lando. Like Daniel Warren Johnson, he's a big name. He should be bigger. Like he's one of the top creators in the business right now. I think. There's not that many writer artists out there. I mean, he's obviously not writing this book, but what he did with Transformers and all of his other like writer artist books that he's done, he's a one man band. He kills it every time. There's not a single bad Daniel Warren Johnson book. I'll put that out there.
Yeah,
Not a
but I'm
bad
with
Daniel
Lando
Warren.
too about the story on this. Like, we got to read a preview of it, so I was kind of like on the fence about doing an exclusive for it, and I passed because I found it so. I didn't enjoy it at all. I know
Do you
that
think
sounds
Really?
terrible.
do you think the ocean's too full? You think like because everybody seems to be doing a variant for this book, which is
So, Gabe,
which is strange because they're saying that this is a low ratio book for a title like this.
for
But
for the
this
for
book
the
is going to get ordered like a monster. I thought.
for the
Yeah.
retailer exclusives, there's a few, but there's not that many as we think there are. I would say there's like, I know there's going to be one that's available for San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know if there's going to be a second one. I think Big Clutch is actually the one who's doing it, and it's a nice cover. But like I said, the story, I read the free comic book day one. Laura said she read a preview as well, and
Yeah.
for myself, it kind of felt like there wasn't too much that was added here, and especially that it comes at like quite a pretty penny for it. Like this is a $6.99 book.
Yeah.
You're looking, at least on my side of of the world, like that's $10 Canadian easily. So it's kind of like, do you want to fork over? And I'm hoping the story picks up. That's all. There's a
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
have no interest in reading number 2, Lando. So you have to let me know what you
Whoa.
think. But Gabe, to answer your question, I don't necessarily think it's about how many, like, look at Exquisite Corpses. There were so many variants of that book, and they're still doing great because the story was so strong. So it's like, if you're going to do these exclusives, it really has to have a story that people want to invest in. And this just wasn't it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Laura, because, just based off of the synopsis of this, I like the fact that it's hell oriented, it's demons and monsters, but then you throw in a trucker, with
Mhm.
that, and it just doesn't really seem very, I don't know, something I would enjoy myself either. Being in a Daniel Warren Johnson, just like Gabe said, and Lando, I mean, amazing writer. So whatever it is, I'm sure he's gonna write it in a fashion where it's going to be like really interesting, because you look at other comic books out there as well. They're very like off the wall, offshoot. You're talking Vault Comics too.
Yeah.
So it's interesting where this is going. I'm interested, and I'm kind of interested in seeing where this is going to lead and how far this is actually going to go. But just based off the storyline, I don't think this is, my personal opinion, maybe a one shot.
I'll wait for
All
the
right, there
trade.
you go. Yeah, exactly.
But
Let's see what judges
just
then.
sorry, just to correct Marty. So Daniel Warren Johnson's not writing on this. This is just his cover. So he did the artwork
Okay.
for this one. But Daniel
Oh,
Warren
gotcha.
Johnson, yes, phenomenal writer. The writing on this, I forget who's the main writer, but I know that Post Malone is part writer on this. Like he's written, and like I said, it's a slow start. We'll
It's
see
like
if
Keanu Reeves on Berserk. right?
Yeah, you guys know how
Right.
how 18 wheelers take off, man. They don't take off too fast. So hopefully this one picks up some speed in the fourth gear.
Oh, that was
But once
such a
they start, you
classic.
can't stop them. So let's see what
Yeah.
happens. Right?
Oh my goodness, you guys. Number 10, Post Malone's Big Rig #1, Daniel Warren Johnson variant 1 in 10, raw near mint coming in at $27. So yeah, 3 times ratio is nothing to snuff at. 7-day trend, 46%. Gabe, what do we have for number 9?
All right, number 9 coming up. We got Red Hulk #6. This is a Dan Panosian cover that doesn't even have Red Hulk on it. This is a 1 in 25 that came out July of 2025. So this book marks the debut of a new Warwolf, an under the radar character from back in the day. This isn't a hot title currently, so seeing that there's a 1 in 25 ratio is a tough pill to swallow for most LCSs. But when you have the talented Daniel Warren Johnson, Dan Panosian attached, collectors take notice. So double up with a stellar depiction of Warwolf, and collectors are scurrying the aftermarket for a copy. Cover price tracked 15 copies sold, 7-day growth of 10%. High sell, ready for this? $204 for a near mint plus copy.
Damn!
Currently, raw dog near mint is 125.
Whew.
Oh, no.
That's kind of a dip from 204 to 125 on this book, but wow, just the fact that even got up to 125 for this, just based on Dan Panosian, because who cares about Warwolf?
Dude, I was gonna say that like Warwolf at no point in time was ever a character anybody cared about. And what's funny is that you can go pick up the actual first appearance of the first Warwolf for like chump change. Like literally nobody even cares about that book. And if you do, I apologize. I don't mean to offend you, but I haven't heard anybody ever talk about that. But what I hear everybody talking about, including myself as of late, is Dan Panosian. And Dan Panosian is just absolutely amazing. Literally every cover he's touching, I absolutely love. I, again, still have not read Red Hulk issue #6. So, again, I said exactly what I said last week. This is one that I need to read to see what the hype is about when it comes to this, new version here that we're getting of Warwolf. So, yeah, $204.
Let me know, Lando, because I have no interest in reading this book, to be honest with you.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Marty. No interest.
And
come on.
Yeah. So please let me know. I mean, besides it being a Dan Panosian cover, I mean, it's gorgeous, of course. But I really have no interest. Just like you said, Lando, I mean, Warwolf, I mean, you can find that in dollar bins for maybe 10 cents, man. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
So
I might have that in that collection I bought. I might have
Probably.
Interesting.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Damn, I don't want to know.
I forget which issue it is. I know
It's Deathlock Volume 2, #1. It's that cool shiny cover where he's going through all the cables and circuitry.
is it not the Astonishing something? I think it's Astonishing Tales with there's like Deathlock on it.
interesting.
I have no freaking clue. None whatsoever, but
Anyway,
I'm with you guys.
Either way, when was the last time anybody ever talked about Warwolf?
Yeah, it's definitely cool, though. I think people were kind of
Badass
thinking on
cover.
the
I mean,
artist.
He looks sick, man. This is fire as far as the cover, the way they weigh him. Come on. It's
Get it as
it's
a tattoo, Marty,
great
on your back. Big
No,
ass
right?
wood.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Big
That'd be great.
ass one. No, I'll put it on my stomach, That way it just
Yeah, then your wife can feed it. So you can like stick some in the mouth, make the mouth your belly
like
button.
rub my hairy woof for me, baby.
Marty, it's not me. It's not me. Though. It's you. It's you
Hey, just
tonight.
keep us above the waist.
Okay. Number 9, Red Hulk #6, Dan Panosian variant 1 in 25, raw near mint plus coming in at a massive $204. 7-day trend of 10%. All right, Marty, we're back to you. What do we have for number 8?
Yeah, bringing it in, we have Pinupocalypse #4, Svetsa Subina 1 in 25 ratio, massive July of 2025. Pinupocalypse has been quite the success with variant covers doing well on the aftermarket. One leading the charge is Svetsa Subina, who has dominated the aftermarket for several weeks now. Collectors love the style, and as the difficult variant to get for this issue, being a 1 in 25, most LCSs aren't ordering enough to satisfy the ratio for this niche book. That led to an aftermarket boom of sorts, with collectors paying up big time to secure a copy. We tracked 6 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 21%, with a high sale of $70 for a near mint copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $60. I really love this style, and
Shabina, baby, Shabina.
I know she does amazing work, man. I'm very much loving this type of unique style that she represents. You don't see this in most like really mainstream books or anything like that, but if you look in like these other independent comics, I mean, you'll see a lot of her work in it, or a very similar work like this. Xenoscope.
Kind of when she blew up was with Massive in this title, like when she did that Foxy cover. I think that's when you really saw her.
Yes, that was a gorgeous cover. Yeah.
Very cool. Lando, what do you think?
I love Shabina. I love everything Shabina does. But I will say, guys, again, I've said this many times before, when it comes to Pinupocalypse, don't even ask me what's happening within the book. Lots of great covers when it comes to the series. Shabina, I always give credit to you, Laura, because that's where I really learned of Shabina. And I of all the Pinupocalypse ratios that Shabina has done, for some reason on my side here, like, this is just my opinion, it's the lesser of my favorites. There's been better Shabina ones, but this one's holding strong, guys. So clearly I'm in the minority, because this is clearly getting a lot of love in the aftermarket. Shabina's work is amazing, and
is it the color, Lando? Is it the color that's bugging you?
No, again, it's very nice. I'm not saying it's not nice. It's just, of all the ratios that did come out by Shabina from this Pinupocalypse run, I personally think there's been better. That's my opinion.
Yeah. All right. Gabe, anything to add to that?
I'm at Lando. It's cool.
Yeah. So Lando was saying that our pop kills are kind of what got him looking at her.
Yep.
All I'm going to say is this. She's done our pop kill 2, 3, and 4. So what are the chances that maybe we are holding her issue 1? And I will say this. If we were, it is by far the best of the 4. I don't even know how to describe it other than that. It's going to blow your socks off when you see it. So if we're doing one, I'm not saying we are.
I'm just saying we were talking about variant covers, and I did have an idea. So let's get her on.
Right? That'd be perfect, actually, with your idea. Number 8.
Just tell us that you have it. Just tell us.
No
okay,
idea.
we do. We have an issue 1, but I'm not telling you when it's being released. I'm not telling you anything else because I'm not even supposed to say that, but it's insanely good. Like when I saw the sketch, I was like, holy hell. So
that's
number
right, but
8,
stay tuned here where you get all the
this
news
cover
first.
looks like an art print, in my personal opinion.
She does a lot of prints.
It's like an art print. Yeah.
All these variant covers are just art prints.
I don't know. I mean, this book, I read the issue 1 of it. I believe issue 6 is the final of the series too. So this should be the last book from it. It was 1 through 6.
I just want to know why the zombie lady is keeping one high heel on when she lost the other one.
I mean,
she's been through the ringer, man.
That's just weird. Like, you can't walk like that. Trust me, I know.
Umbrella.
Bro,
have
you ever been to a club at 3 a.m.?
Yeah, you can walk in one heel.
Oh, dude, this is Vegas where people do, like, they call it like the giraffe walk. Like, they try to walk around like baby giraffes at 3 o'clock in the morning in high heels and their feet hurt. Yeah, that's not happening.
Number 8, Pinupocalypse. I hate saying that. Number 4, Sveta Shabina variant 1 in 25, raw near mint, $70. There you go. Aftermarket has spoken. She is just killing it. 7-day trend, 21%. Lando, what do we have for number 7?
You guys planned this to give me this one because at number 7, we got Street Fighter number 1 from Malibu back in August of 1993. The Street Fighter movie has been floating around for what feels like forever before we recently saw a flurry of casting announcements. It seems the community is taking the film seriously now and has been after the key books before they get too pricey. That includes this book, the US debut of Street Fighter in comics. We recently actually just got the announcement of Vidyut Jamwal, is that his name? Yeah, set to play Dalsum. This title got another shot in the arm from Street Fighter Die Hards. We tracked 15 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 50%, with a high sale of $185 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $14. So happy I have this. I wish I had the like embossed gold Street Fighter logo version. I don't have that, but excuse me. The Street Fighter rumors have been absolutely chaotic when it comes to the casting. Like, we've got Jason Momoa, we got Roman Reigns from WWE, we got Cody Rhodes from WWE, we got 50 Cent, we got everybody who's gonna be in this film. And I don't know, man, if these are legitimate castings, this sounds like it's either going to be a recipe for disaster or a huge unexpected success. Now, what we got the first time around with Jean-Claude Van Damme was what it was. But guys,
Awesome.
yeah, it was. It had its moments, Gabe. But Street Fighter, and ironically now Mortal Kombat just dropped their trailer. What a good time to be a fan of both these titles. I'm excited. I'm surprised Mortal Kombat's not on the top 10 yet, but we saw in the Shakers, Mortal Kombat got some love. Street Fighter's getting some love. I think we're, like I said, the gaming nerds like myself are in for a treat, man. I'm excited about this. I'm happy to see this here.
Lando, those gold foils are not super expensive.
Really?
I mean, maybe in Canada money and, getting it shipped out there, that kind of stuff. But
yeah, it sucks.
$15 American ain't bad. The cover for number 2 is bad and awesome and inappropriate all in one. I love the cover for number 2.
That's all Street Fighter covers.
Oh no, it's bad. And then number 3 has the Badger of all people on it. But yeah. This is just one of those like fun, crazy experiences. I mean, that video game took the world by storm for anybody that grew up, at that time. I would go to arcades at that time and it'd be nothing but Street Fighter machines in there for the most part.
Yeah, the girl who apparently is casted as Chun-Li, though, she totally looks the part, and she's like beautiful to look at too. So
yeah, and I got 25 copies of that number 1 in those short boxes, in those long
No,
boxes. No, I'm kidding. Somebody in the chat keeps saying that Gabe has it in his long boxes.
He probably does. Okay,
I've gone through like 8 boxes, so I don't know what's in there.
There could be. Yeah. There's a movie for this? I thought it was only a video game. I didn't know there's a movie.
No, there was a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. It was a
that was the most amazing movie I ever seen in my life. No, dude, that movie didn't really do it for me.
The guy that played
the guy does the splits.
Adams. That was like
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the same movie? No, that's not the same movie. That's like a
Bloodsport, Kickboxer.
Bloodsport was first one. Bloodsport really
what
made
is
him
going
popular.
on? Hold on, Laura. You don't know Jean-Claude Van Damme?
I only know that one scene where he's doing the splits, but I don't know if that's the same movie we're talking about.
That's every movie at least 10 times.
No, the one where he's like in between like 2 cliffs.
That's every movie at least 10 times.
Well,
seriously, like there's a
pretty much that was his thing. That's what made him. That was his thing. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And before Bloodsport, he was like he played this Russian like bodyguard kung fu guy in this one movie. Never surrender, never never give up, never or something like that. Yeah.
Double Impact was actually pretty fun to watch, man. When I was a kid, I enjoyed that.
And then all his movies when they went like straight to DVD, those were awesome too. Universal Soldier was great.
Universal Soldier, yep. Time Cop, yep. That was another one. Those were good movies. That was when he was really in his heyday, man.
You guys are speaking another language because I've never heard of any of these ever.
Really?
Talk to Ant.
I know. I can feel TiVo like looking down at me right now, like Laura's shaking his head.
Yeah, Laura, we need to Hadouken you out of here right now, okay?
I know. I'll have to do a double drag. Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. This is all nuts.
Go to Ant, Laura.
But you know Mortal Kombat, right? I mean,
Yes,
you guys seen the trailer? Yeah. That it was around the same time frame. And, Mortal Kombat was a big thing when I was growing up. And so now we see, do you remember the original Mortal Kombat movies?
Yes.
Yeah. Amazing. And then absolutely. That really, that really hit it off.
The greatest
Mortal Kombat
ever, the greatest soundtrack to ever come out of a movie is Mortal Kombat. That soundtrack
That was-
is
that-
everybody's gym.
That soundtrack made me get into techno music, you know, in my younger
Yeah, I think
days.
Orlando. I think I killed him.
Yeah.
He's like,
Laura's gonna be
Sorry.
so late for her show after this.
okay, let's keep going. Number 7, Street Fighter number 1, CGC 9.8, 185, 7-day trend of 50%. Gabe, what do we have next?
We have next. Laura's going to tell Ant, let's watch Bloodsport tonight and watch him get super excited over it. But besides that, number 6 this week is All-Star Superman number 1. This is the Dan Mora AMC IMAX opening night fan event. So James Gunn cited All-Star Superman as being a large inspiration for the Superman film. Naturally, we get a reprint variant featuring the new iteration of Superman and Krypto. But this variant was distributed as a giveaway in participating theaters for those who saw Superman on July 10th. In America, sorry, Lando, the wide release was on the 11th. So this book was a midnight showing ordeal for eager collectors. And those who missed out are working hard to secure it on the aftermarket. Cover price tracked 48 copies sold, 7-day growth of 20%, high sell $36 for a near mint copy, and current raw near mint is $23.
Okay.
I like Dan Mora. This isn't his best work, and the original cover for All-Star Superman is 10 billion times better.
Yes. I love the cover though, man. I mean, the puppy does it for me, you know. So I've got to.
You're such a softie, Marty.
What's that?
You're such a softie. Anything with a dog on it, and you're like
anything with a dog or a cat. You know, I'm a big animal lover. You know, it melts my heart. You know, you want to find my weakness? Give me a puppy, man.
Puppies. Yeah, dude. Gabe, I get what you mean, man. But you know, cover aside, this is gonna hold solely based on the fact that this was an AMC IMAX opening night exclusive. Is it gonna hold forever? We'll see. We'll see. I've like I said, this top sale for a raw near mint at $36 is an impressive sale, but don't let this fool you because there's been many other sales at around the $20 mark Canadian. So you know what? I'm okay if I couldn't, you know, be in the United States for the release. I'm okay to pay that $20 price tag if that be the case. But if you do like just the cover and you didn't catch last week's episode, I just wanted to remind everybody that you can get this cover because it was reused on the Krypto, the Last Dog of Krypton number 1. So that cover came out first. That book came out first. It had the Dan Mora cover that you see right here. They just reused it for this AMC IMAX opening night exclusive, which is cool, but that's the only thing differentiating it. It's the All-Star Superman number 1 book. The Krypto book is obviously a different story, but they did reuse the cover.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Gabe.
I just wonder how many of these there are that are out there because there's a lot of AMC theaters, I would think.
But not everybody got one. We spoke about this with the girls. Jen went to one of the theaters and they had ran out. They got like each theater got a little box and it was supposed to be one per like group. And by the time she went up, they were already out. So, I mean, it's not guaranteed that you got one, I guess is the point here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Gabe, by the way,
if there's a lot, like there could be a lot out there that's going to go up on eBay and it's a $10 book soon.
Gabe, there's AMC in Canada. Just FYI. Okay.
I did not know that actually. Comment of the night, though. Stan says, I like Mora, but Superman's giving a look. He just got caught sniffing his fingers.
Nice.
Oh,
Fantastic stuff. All right, number 6, All-Star Superman number 1, Dan Mora, AMC IMAX opening night fan event exclusive, raw near mint, $36, 7-day trend of 20%. We are halfway there. Please make sure that you are subbing the channel, giving it a thumbs up, and following all of these amazing panel members that I have with me tonight. What do we have next? No surprise here. Whose turn is it? Shit, whose turn is it?
I went last.
Marty.
It would be me, and just say,
Marty.
and just because just to comment on that comment, I think that was a hilarious comment, anyways. So let's bring you back to number 6, All-Star Superman number 1, This is the no. Am I on the right one?
It's
Number 5.
Supergirl. World
Supergirl.
Tomorrow,
I'm sorry, number 5. Supergirl. Woman of Tomorrow. Number 1. Bilquis Evely. Did I say that right? Bilquis Evely.
Emily.
Regular.
Isn't it
What's
Emily? Evely's fine. Let's keep going. Yeah, that's good.
Bilquis Evely. Regular DC June of 2021. Potential Superman spoiler ahead. Okay. So, Supergirl. Yep. Supergirl is primed to be another blockbuster. Superman is kicking tight and taking names, and the debut of Kara Zor-El, played by Miley Alcock, at the end of Superman is certainly helping propel the hype. Initially, James Gunn revealed the title of the upcoming Supergirl film to be the same as this comic, along with similar storyline. But The Woman of Tomorrow has been dropped. But that hasn't diminished fans' interest for this book before Supergirl hits the big screen. We tracked 28 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 27%, with a high sale of $200 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $75. Wow. Interesting.
Yep.
You know, to see this go up to $200 and even at a raw for $75, this book has really gained some momentum.
Marty, this chat wanted me to press the button so bad, and I had my finger on the trigger. I was waiting for one more, but I didn't do it.
For what?
I don't know. They want me to bingo lingo fucker you, and I was like,
they want to. Why did I mispronounce? Oh, it's a want that.
I'll give you another go.
Okay.
Yeah. Lando and I were talking about this book.
Yep, we were. And, I got to shout out JSS Brooklyn, who's in the chat. He's a brother of mine and a great supporter of multiple channels. And one thing he said is that the Superman Batman issue 8 being a very important book when it comes to Supergirl. I do agree. It is a big book. And that's
a Michael Turner cover too, and a Michael Turner artwork inside, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is dude, the Turner stuff. You already know I'm high on Michael Turner, especially the Laura Croft Tomb Raider stuff. But I'm surprised that Turner book, that variant, we've not seen many sales since since we've seen Supergirl now in Superman, but the people flocking to this particular issue, it's with reason, guys. It's because there's a lot of talk and rumor that it's going to be based off of the Tom King run. And if that be the case, then yeah, I could understand why people are flocking to it. If you cannot pick up this book, it's okay. Find an alternative way. Read this book. I encourage everybody to read this Supergirl story because it's one of the better stories when it comes to Supergirl. It's really good.
We should do a book club on this.
Absolutely. I'm totally down.
If anybody wants to read it together, get the trade paperback or read it online, or if you have the issue.
I'm having Ellie fill in for me because she loves this series.
Yes, bring Ellie at all times. She is my new favorite. My new favorite.
Yeah.
Miss Bird City.
Yeah, you guys, if you don't know, Ellie is my 18-year-old daughter who is like a massive DC fan. Like, it's crazy. She knows probably more than all three of these guys combined, which is nuts because she's only 18, but she's read everything.
And she's also cooler than Laura. There, I'm saying it live.
Yeah, Lana likes her better.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. We had a whole thing about this, but
I've met them both, and
what?
Laura has definitely got the upper hand.
Oh, stop it. Stop
Thank
it.
You,
not in a bad way. Not like, oh man, Ellie is a loser or lame, but
oh my,
nothing like that at all. Because she is cool and she puts people in their place, which is awesome.
Yeah. She definitely does. That girl has a mouth on her.
Love it.
Anything to add to this, guys, or do we say it all?
Let's read the book.
I think we said.
All right. There's 79 of you hanging out with us right now. So thanks for spending your Tuesday with the Cover Price crew. The Lords are all here, so we're happy to have you.
Amazing.
Number 5,
Thank
Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Number 1, top sale 9.8, $200, 7-day trend of 27%. What do we have for number 4?
Well, number 4, we have the Spectra issue 54 by DC from April 1997. And why is this on the list, guys? Well, Mr. Terrific went from an underrated but beloved hero to sensation overnight. A large portion of that is thanks to the Superman flick and the outstanding performance from Eddie Gathegi. The first appearance of Michael Holt, Mr. Terrific, in this book hasn't seen this much demand even before the film dropped. But not that collectors got their chance to see how Mr. Terrific turned out on the big screen. They're doubling back to secure his first appearance. We tracked 22 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 31% with a high sale of $600 for a near mint plus copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $150. The read says $600 for a near mint copy. CGC 98, guys, as you can see on the top sales slide right here. But guys, the portrayal of Mr. Terrific on the big screen was just, it was awesome. It was awesome. That scene, that I think you guys all know what I'm talking about, when he had to throw down. Man, it was just wicked to see. The action sequence, it was just so good. So good.
I tell you what, man, this cover is freaking sick, man. I love a good Halloween cover. I love a good zombie cover. I love a good horror cover. And this really, it just represents it all. I wish I had this, but not, but the price is amazing for it. But I really do. I love this cover. I definitely would post it for one of my 31 days of Halloween covers.
Marty, if you like creepy, scary horror type covers, go through the rest of the covers for this series of Spectre. They are some incredible, incredible covers. Like this is maybe like 5 out of 10 compared to some of those covers. Wow. There's some amazing, gnarly, creepy, awesome covers for this.
Spectre's a character from early in the 40s, man. One of the original characters, if you will, from the golden age of comic books.
Yeah, that first appearance of Spectre, that All Fun Comics 54, I think it is like it's just like is like a grail for me because I love the Spectre so much.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention one little thing real quick. So when Gabe was over, him and I were discussing the movie, no spoilers, but he did kind of like illuminate something. You'll like this, Lando. He was like, Laura, think of that movie more like a golden age adaptation. And he was like, if you think about the golden age Superman, all the stuff that you see, all the goofy like shit you see. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm happy somebody can put it into perspective for you, Laura, because
yes, that actually helped. It made more sense. I was like, okay, yeah.
The Golden Age Superman, it was all about urban crime. It was all about domestic violence. It was all about American liberty, things like that. So that's what it all represented.
Yeah.
For the early Superman. During the
that lens,
time period.
If you can go in with that lens, a golden age lens, you probably, Anywho, number 4, the Spectre, number 54, 9.8 for $600, 7-day trend of 31%. What do we have next?
All right, number 3, we got Superman Unlimited, number 1, Dan Mora. We got another Dan Mora cover on here, and James Gunn. This came out May of 2025. Fans are watching Superman in drawers. Of course, a comic with essential figureheads pushing the franchise forward, aka James Gunn and David Cornsweet on the cover, would see some action in the aftermarket. Outside of a very limited Fandango exclusive, this is the only variant featuring the titular man in blue depicted with the face of David Cornsweet. It's an excellent book for fans of the film to chase after. Track 14 copies sold, 7-day growth of 210%. High sell, $78 for a CGC 98. And current raw near mint is $18 for this book.
Okay.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
I actually have this. I have this one.
Nice.
I figured why not? I'll grab it. If I ever get opportunity and they're at a convention or whatever, get a signed by them. All right.
Absolutely. And these are the types of books, guys, that when you see them on FOC, it goes without saying. Like you know, Marvel does this with a lot of the MCU stuff. As you've seen as of late, you got a lot of the actors from the MCU on covers of certain books. Those are great books to grab at FOC because, one, you never know, man, just when those might spike. Superman, I think it was kind of inevitable, man. If you read the tea leaves, as we say pretty often, this was the start of the universe being built under James Gunn when it comes to the DCU, and you have both of them here on the cover. It was a no-brainer in my opinion, to grab, because in time, let's see how the rest of the DC universe plays out now on the big screen. When we get these flicks hitting, are they gonna, you know, continue to deliver? Are we gonna, you know, I think with Gunn, we're in safe hands. I think we are. That's just my opinion. So I think this is a beautiful book to have in your collection. If you could get this double signed, get that yellow label,
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
I no matter what happens in this DC universe movie franchise that James Gunn is spearheading, no matter what, if everything's great, if everything bombs and is awful and terrible, I will love it purely for the fact that James Gunn convinced DC to bring back that DC bullet logo.
Yeah,
that is
absolutely.
the most iconic logo for DC Comics ever. Designed by Milton Glasser, who's the same guy that did the I Heart New York logo.
Mhm.
That's the most synonymous, iconic logo for comic books. Like everything that's ever DC's done with changing the logo since this logo has been garbage. This is the coolest logo ever.
Well
and
said.
I'm glad that it is now back to being where it belongs, on the front of every DC comic.
Okay,
Well
hold on.
said.
Look at Gabe's dog. Look at Gabe's dog.
That's Bruce.
Hi, Bruce. Oh, he's so cute.
It's,
Oh my god.
All I got to do is have one of my 1/6 scale statues of Princess Leia right there in a slave outfit. That'd be like Jabba the Hutt and slave
I
Leia.
can just see them
There's
awake.
Salacious
And
Crumb there too.
oh, he's so
Yeah.
All right, number 3, Superman Unlimited number 1, Dan Mora, James Gunn variant. Sorry, I'm fangirling over Marty's dog. $9.878, 7-day trend, 210%, guys. Only 2 left. What do we have for number 2? Marty.
Number 2 is, that would be me, right?
Yeah, you're up.
Sure. Yeah, let's go with it. Superman number 330, DC, December 1978. A debate as old as time has officially been resolved, at least for this iteration of DCU, that is. For years, folks have been hung up on why can't people recognize Superman when he has on a pair of glasses. Superman writers attempted to answer that in the 70s with the introduction of Superman's hypno glasses in this book. That's fallen by the wayside over the years or been forgotten, but that's at forefronts of moviegoers' mind. They were happy when questions were answered in Superman, and collectors have been after the debut of hypno glasses since. We tracked 13 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 147%, with a high sale of $48 for a very fine copy and a current raw fine fair market value of $19. And as I'm reading this, I have my dogs in the background barking, and it's like a domino effect. Once one starts barking, the other starts barking, and you get the whole house barking, right?
You guys gave love to only one.
Yeah.
True. It's like left down.
So this cover, I love the 1970s Superman, Batman, classic Neil Adams smiling Batman and Robin, covers. The you're always seeing the blues and yellows and reds highlighted and everything like that. And I always love that. And this is one of those offshoot things that really, you don't see in canon a lot, especially when it comes to DC, because DC was in the early 60s and 70s. They were just like all over the place with many different things. You couldn't really follow too much of a good story arc, if you will, But it was great. It was a fun read. It was great reads, and these were their ways of kind of answering fans' question. One of these being like, come on, old from the beginning. How do you not recognize Superman being Clark Kent being Superman, right?
Yeah.
It's the glasses, man. They hypnotize
Yeah.
you. But yeah, dude, I love how this ends up on number 2 this week. And again, the movie actually addressing this, like, this is what I'm talking about. People can continue to compare the two movies, and they compare obviously the latest Superman to Man of Steel, and it's like, guys, this is two different types, man. You're looking at it's like day and night. I get that it's Superman regardless, but it is not the same thing at all. Like what we got within the James Gunn stuff, man, it's very much pulled from comics, man. That Man of Steel stuff, that DC Snyderverse stuff, it was great. I really enjoyed it. But for where we're at right now and what James Gunn is trying to do, I saw a lot of reviews saying that the movie was too comic booky. Okay, I'll take that. I'm a comic book fan. Here I am talking about comics.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm good with that. You know what I mean? It was enjoyable. And these little things that James Gunn, addressed, I appreciate. Take Fantastic Four that's coming out this week, guys. The movie is taking place in Earth 828. The reason why they named the Earth 828 is because that's Jack Kirby's birthday. So those little things that these, creators of these films and everything that everybody does, when they give nods like this, I, as a comic fan, greatly appreciate that. So I liked that they did this in the film. I really did.
Really quick before we get Gabe's input. Aunt walked in. So you guys, tonight, do you want to watch Bloodshot?
No, Bloodsport.
Oh, Bloodsport. Shit, Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Do you know what that
There you
is?
go. You see, the man knows.
I know what it is. It has.
And she doesn't know anything about
John.
Jean-Claude Van Damme movies.
It
so
has
you gotta
Jean-Claude
take care
Van
of that.
Damme in it.
But she knows the split. That's all she knows, bro.
Mhm. Right. Yeah, you don't remember when he's sitting there and he's kicking his ass and he's and he's looking
This
around
is
fucking
prime
crazy.
television.
Yeah.
Dude, Bloodsport's the
He
wildest
catches
movie
catches
ever.
his foot and it's on.
Yeah,
we're
he's
watching
doing
that
the
tonight.
splits and getting dragged.
Bloodsport. You want to watch Bloodsport?
Or he
tonight?
does the splits and he punches the dude in the nuts. Like,
Yeah.
he does
Exactly.
the splits like
And then the
100
dude
times.
throws the
Yeah.
ref and he picks up the ref and he's like,
Yeah.
he still can't see him, but he's like, oh, you're the ref.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
blind and shit. Yeah, that's all.
Or he breaks the bottom brick on the stack of
I
bricks.
love that.
Mhm.
It was-
Gabe, what's the
He
movie
goes-
when he punches the snake? And it
No
just
idea what you guys are talking about. You guys are all insane. No clue what you guys are talking about. Okay.
Oh my
Anyway.
goodness. All right. Well,
Watch
my
it
son and I
represent.
have seen it, so I haven't done the house of complete justice, or injustice. But yeah, you're on.
All right.
Yes.
Love you.
I
Then.
swear though.
Swear. Let's watch it tonight.
love this. This is the
Love it.
This is television.
Anyways, Gabe, what do you think of this book? I said
It's
Bloodsport.
awesome. It's good to see a back issue on the list, and I think this might be another book that people can add to their Superman being a jerk collection. I love those Superman being a jerk covers, and I think this might be one of them with them just yelling at Lana. This is great. Not as cool as him like cutting Lois Lane's like air holes when she's in space, but that's what I want to see in the movies. That's what I want to see in his DCU movies. It's not funny, silly Superman. I want to see Superman being a jerk. Like Aquaman's dehydrated and needs water, and Superman's got a giant pitcher of water and he's just spilling it on the beach. Stuff like that. Superman being a jerk. Let's bring that.
I
up.
like that. I like that better too. Cannot believe I messed up that name. Bloodsport. Shit.
Bloodsport.
Blood sport.
I said
Blood
Bloodshot.
spat. Have you
Bloodshot
seen Blood
is-
spat?
Is that
Flipping
Valiant
Bloodsport.
character that had a movie come out that didn't do well because it was like the day COVID happened.
Bloodstork. Anyway, number 2, Superman 330. Raw, very fine, $48. 7-day trend of 147%. Last but not least.
Bloodsport happens to my wife once a month.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Gabriel, no. What do we have for number 1?
Oh my God. Number uno, guys. X-Men Age of Revelation 0. The Humberto Ramos Shadow Drop that just came out this month. Now, Well, this one here actually was a little bit of a surprise to the community, to us, the collectors who pick up books every single week. This book was meant to be a prelude for the upcoming Age of Revelation story arc, when Cypher is set to move into his role as Revelation, aka the hero of Apocalypse. All well and good, but collectors were quite surprised to potentially see this book sitting on the shelf of their LCS. A one per store promotion, or shadow drop, so to speak, that collectors were off to the races to acquire. Part of that is it's the entry into a new run. There were no variants outside of this one, and it homages one of the classic X-Men covers that has been homaged to death in recent years. Still, collectors want it, and it made big waves on the aftermarket. We tracked 165 copies sold
Ooh.
at a 7-day growth trend of 38%, with a high sale of $100 for a near mint copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $77. It was a one per store. We've got 165 copies sold. Lots of stores didn't care to keep this in their collection. No, they put it up for sale. And as you can see, man, this was a surprise drop. People went absolutely nuts for this, and they're continuing to do so, as you can see. There's a lot of hype regarding the Age of Revelation. There's a lot of things happening right now within the X-Men stuff that's coming our way. So a lot of excitement there for X-Men fans. The surprise drop really caught everybody off guard. One per store, as I said. So yeah, I totally get why this has gotten the love it's gotten. We've seen many one per stores, guys. Hit the lists, they come up, and then they come right down. I don't know, man. I feel like this one's gonna have a bit of legs.
I agree. I didn't know anything about this. Last week when you brought it up, I was like, what the hell is this? I don't even know if we got one. It didn't say one way or another.
I think I saw it at your store. I don't know. I might be missing it.
Oh, that's right. You went to the shop. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cute. I'm surprised you didn't want this. This is like right up your alley, right?
No.
No, why not?
Nah.
You love X-Men.
I love X-Men, but I haven't been in love with X-Men for like 10 years, if not longer. But I wish they would just stick with the name for these one in store variants, or these one per store variants. Shadow drop, secret this, something special that, like just keep it at one per store variant or something like that. Let's just all agree to a name.
This is too gimmicky for you?
I just don't get it. Why do you keep changing the name around? I don't know.
All right,
That is my nitpick of the day.
Ooh, Gabe, look at that. What do you look at that? It would be nice. Gabe, any last thoughts? Or not Gabe, I'm sorry, Marty, any last thoughts?
I got nothing.
All right, well, there you go. Number 1, X-Men Age of Revelation. Number 0, the Humberto Ramos Shadow Drop, Gabe's favorites. We'll call it the super special secret Shadow Drop. Top sale, raw near mint, $100. 7-day trend of 38%. That is it for us tonight, guys. Again, friendly reminder that Cover Price is providing a huge San Diego Comic-Con exclusive list. They will tell you exactly where you need to go to find what you want, what the prices are, what they're selling from the aftermarket, everything. So make sure you check that out. But yeah, let's do our goodbyes. We'll start with Lando.
So you just brought up that list, Gabe. I just want to see your face, your reaction. I don't know if you're aware, but 650 plus exclusives for San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah,
I thought it was more than that. I thought it was like 1,000 plus.
I'm sure it might get to that point at some point.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, but guys,
Not surprising.
as always, I had a blast with all of you. The chat, you make this show so much more fun. Although these awesome people that I get to hang with every single week, I got Marty, I got Laura, I got Gabe, which Gabe, thank you for joining us tonight, man. It's always a pleasure. Every time I get to kick it with you, dude, it means the world, man. We talk comics in DMs every single day almost. But yeah, man, it's fun to do it this way without getting carpal tunnel. But anyways, that being said, guys,
just FaceTime me, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. We should FaceTime. It might get a little too spicy, but it's okay.
Oh, man, I'll up the ante. Like, we'll make it work.
My man. But guys, I just wanted to let you know, I don't want to keep Laura too long. On my channel, episode 100 takes place this Sunday. Huge giveaways all night long. If you're subscribed, you have a chance to win. You just got to be subscribed. You get a chance to win. I'm giving books out all night long, and it's an open invitation to anybody who wants to hang out. So that means Marty, Laura, Gabe, if you're bored on a Sunday night, you're more than welcome. There you go.
Oh, all right. For your 100th, that's kind of a big deal. That's really good. Congratulations, Linda. That's awesome.
Gracias.
All right, Gabe, we'll go to you next since Marty officially signs me off. But yeah, it was great to have you here. Like you guys already know, I got to meet him in person, which is always a little nerve-wracking. I was so nervous to meet him. He walked in, I was like, so I think I talked like a mile a minute for 4 hours, but it was great.
We had a
meet
great
you.
time though. We were both just talking away.
I
You got
wish
to do it
you
again.
nothing
You're only like
but
4 hours
everything.
away, so we can always
I
make it
know.
happen, kind of thing.
Yeah,
You know,
come and see me whenever you want. I'm
you
here.
come
We'll
out to Vegas too. You know, we can party out here.
True.
Same with Lando.
But,
Same with Marty. You guys got an open invite to Las Vegas.
Let's
do it.
go.
Thank
Dude,
you.
if I
Thank
come to Vegas, it's not for comics.
Oh well, I mean, comics will be done, but it's going to be like
Lando.
it's going to be
You
strippers
tonight,
and other
man.
stuff.
Wow, dude. I don't know if it was me or was it. I think it's
Chris
you,
isn't
man.
here. Chris isn't here to keep them in check, and that's what it all is. Gabe, remind everybody where they'll be able to find you once you get started. In the meantime, they should be following you on Instagram, yeah?
Yeah, Instagram. My personal Instagram is Gabe Loves 90s Comics. My sell page for the business is Ninja Comic Books because ninjas make everything better.
Yes.
I'll be on Whatnot. I'll be, Whatnot Lives eventually, eBay, conventions. You just hit me up and say, hey, do you have 50 copies of this book in those long boxes? We'll make that happen. I appreciate all the love. I made that post yesterday, of just a picture of me in front of the van in Arizona. And
Like
I
a
just got
boss.
overwhelmed by congratulations and positive vibes and best wishes. And, let me know what you want, what you have. Like, that was unexpected. And I am very, very appreciative. And I just love that happened. I didn't expect that to happen. But I'm out there. It's going to happen. It's going to be eating an elephant one bite at a time.
Mhm.
But I'm going to give everybody some homework. All right. You got to go watch Bloodsport.
Yes.
Got
Got to
it.
read Supergirl, World of Tomorrow,
Yes.
and check out DC Showcase Spectre, which is a animated movie they did for Spectre that's like 15, 20 minutes long. And it's the coolest thing you're ever going to see. Because Gabe's secretly considering free shipping to Canada, double shipping for Canada.
Double shipping. You can
Double
charge
shipping.
We're
twice.
already at like triple. So you double that. Like, we're
Yeah.
done.
Man, Canada's got to
right.
get that stuff together because I know, Lando, how difficult it is for you to get books from us in the U.S. because of that kind of stuff.
Yeah. You
know?
guys, people worry about smuggling drugs. We need comics smuggled across the border. That's what we need.
I'm
gonna do a
like,
airdrop
Why?
for you guys in the combat zone, man.
Just comics.
Oh my god! This
yeah, I'm
show
gonna
is
just like pull
missing.
out all the paneling in my dashboard and fill it with comic books. Or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Last but not least, my main man, Marty. What do you got to say to everybody before we go?
Hey, congratulations, Gabe, again on that amazing buy, man, and sending you so much blessings on your business that you're
Take it all
doing,
in.
and so
Take it all in.
all good vibes to you, brother. Congratulations, man. I'm looking forward to seeing where you go with this, and hoping that maybe purchasing a little to help a brother out too, man. And
Great.
Lando, congratulations with you as well, man. I mean, that it's so absolutely, man, awesome on your end too.
Thanks.
Laura,
I have nothing to congratulate.
lovely. Yeah,
Mm.
you I congratulate you for doing this every week. So
True. I'll take it. I will take it. I'll take it.
yes, absolutely. But nevertheless,
real
and
quick.
everybody.
Not to
Yeah,
cut you
yeah,
off, Marty. I'm sorry, but just to kind of poke
No.
Laura a little bit more. Her room's a lot smaller than it looks.
Oh my god! He walked in here. He's like, "Huh, smaller than I thought it would be." I was like, "Damn, Gabe!" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, on camera, it looks like it's really far away, but it's not. It's like right there.
Dude,
So-
you
Gabe
cry.
just
I'm in a closet. Like,
yeah.
technically.
Gabe just
Out of my size.
says what's on his mind. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, quite tad in, huh? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, he's like,
You know,
"Oh, so smart."
I've heard that a lot in my life from women, so it was my time to kind of turn it around.
yeah. Oh, that's terrible, man. So terrible. I don't know what to make out of that. Anyways, may the comic gods and the spirit of our friend TiVo continue to bless your long boxes. Excelsior.
Excelsior, guys.
How
Have a
big
good
is
week.
Gabe? Whoops.
Oh my God. No.
For the entire crew, this is TiVo saying keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out.